The biggest mistake guys make when trying to become more attractive to women is that they often do it through the perspective of the male gaze instead of the female gaze.
To show you guys two different groups of photos, I want you to pick the most attractive group. So this is the first group.
Okay.
So like more feminine and more pretty boy. And then we have the second group, so more masculine and more rugged. Which one looks better?
The first group.
First group?
Yeah.
Okay, and you too? Why do you guys choose the first group over the second?
They look younger.
They look younger?
It's like too old. Take the facial expression.
Too serious?
Yes.
Too serious? Okay.
And now this got me thinking. How is it that women love strong, tall, masculine men, but at the same time, Henry Cavill, arguably one of the most handsome men out there right now, was beat by Kim Tae-hyung on the World's Most Handsome Man Award? And how are sometimes gorgeous women dating men who look just about average? What women are attracted to varies all the time, and the biggest mistake we make as guys is to try to cut it down to science when it's anything but that. In this video, we're going to teach you the difference between what guys think women want versus what women actually find attractive. Part 1. At its core, the female gaze is based on narrative. There's a reason why the top-selling books every single year are romance stories and why their biggest audience is female. It also explains why throughout history, women have adored poets, singers, and actors. These men use their art to tell a narrative. And the truth is, you're telling a story too, every time you step outside. You just don't realize it. The way you groom yourself, the hairstyle you choose, how you walk, how long you hold eye contact, your movements and posture. All of it is part of the story, and women are extremely tuned into it. Part 2. Yes, appearance plays a role. Of course, women get attracted to men with good looks. Things like a sharp jaw, a little stubble, a tall build, a lean body, darker coloring, and a nice balance between rough and soft features. If we had to design the most widely attractive man on Earth, he'd probably resemble someone like Cristiano Ronaldo or Michelle Marone from 365 Days. But even looks come with massive variety. Women have preferences for ethnic backgrounds. They prefer different physiques. Give a man more feminine traits and you'll get Zayn Malik. Make him more rugged and you have Chris Hemsworth. Still, these are just ideal templates. You might like curvy blondes, but that doesn't mean you'd reject a petite brunette. Same for women. They have favorites, but that doesn't mean they turn down everyone else. Part 3. The cure to black pill thinking. When guys realize that women go for height, wealth, and muscles, it often leaves them feeling defeated. But here's the truth. If you spend just 1 hour people watching in a crowded street, you'll start noticing something interesting. Average-looking guys with average-looking girls, and average-looking guys with women that make you do a double take. Why? Because in the female lens, male beauty isn't just physical.
Why do I love this kind of man? And a lot of other women do too. They are super confident. They're secure. They're self-validating. They don't need you to like them. They don't need to be the center of attention. Last but not least, they're mysterious.
As guys, we put so much of our energy into looking better, and when we see other couples, we only compare the visuals. But here's the twist. Just like we love hourglass bodies, women are drawn to the V-taper. Still, what they see first is your face, your voice, your smell, your humor, your talents, your energy. And all those things affect how hot you seem in their eyes. Because women aren't just focused on looks, they care about so much more. Part 4, the female lens shifts. Let me break this down. If a woman isn't physically drawn to you right away, there's still a huge chance for that attraction to grow after getting to know you. Most guys sit in the he's okay category. And from there, he either drops from, ooh, no way, or rises into, he's hot actually. This concept feels alien to us guys because when we see a stunning girl for the first time, we're already hooked. Instant attraction. But for women, their desire builds over time. It's dynamic. Part 5, absolute versus relative attraction. Let's talk about 3 big factors women say they care about: height, earnings, and social standing. You've definitely heard the classic line, 6 feet tall, 6-figure salary, 6-pack abs. These are attractive, sure, but men usually interpret them the wrong way. When women say, I want a taller guy, What they really mean is someone taller than them. The same logic applies to income and status. Look at most relationships. They usually follow this simple rule. The man is a bit taller than the woman, and he earns slightly more. Status is harder to measure, but it likely follows the same pattern. Also, let's be real. Guys lie about how tall they are constantly, so most girls don't even know what true 6 feet looks like. So as long as you've got a height edge and you're doing okay financially, you're not out of the running. Part 6. Mass market versus niche appeal. There's a message in the self-improvement world for men that says, be attractive to as many women as possible. But that's not realistic. Some features are universally appealing. Clear skin, symmetrical face, fit body. But beyond that, it's almost impossible to please everyone. Instead, own your niche. Maximize within it. If you're into fitness, you'll naturally attract athletic girls. If you're into books and deep talks, you'll click with creative women. And if you look at how dating works psychologically, most people partner up with those who share their culture, interests, and lifestyle. So focus on shining where you already fit in. That's where you'll win. Part 7. The truth about nice guys. Here's the deal. Women aren't turned off by kindness. They're turned off by weakness disguised as kindness. When a guy's always too available, always too eager to please, constantly chasing her attention, it gives off desperation. That's the issue. Women naturally lean toward men who feel just out of reach, more than ones who are already in their hands. That's why the bad boy gets attention. Not because he's dangerous, but because he shows traits like assertiveness, confidence, and independence. He draws a line. He says no. He respects himself. Being a doormat, or someone who bends over backward to please everyone, is one of the most off-putting things to women. And when a guy's rich, the money itself isn't what excites her. It's the qualities that led to that wealth: drive, discipline, vision, and guts. Final thoughts. Too many men define their value by how much attention they can get from attractive women. They chase impossible standards and get lost trying to mold themselves into someone they're not. But the point of this video was to show you that attraction isn't about changing who you are. It's about understanding what actually matters to women and showing up fully in your own story. Thanks for watching.